Anyway, I'm in the flooring aisle, and I thought, there's a couple of thoughts I have about flooring. Depending on what you're doing, if you're flipping, if it's a buy and hold, how long you're holding, I guess what your budget is too. So not all flooring is created equal. Generally speaking, for rentals, long term, you're going to be wanting to use vinyl flooring, luxury plank flooring. It's pretty reasonable now. It used to be very expensive, but their prices are dropping. And as well, there's also laminate flooring, which we're familiar with. Now, of course, you're never going to use hardwood in a rental unless you're in a high-end situation. And maybe in your own home you'd use that, but for a rental, it wouldn't be realistic. Anyway, so laminate flooring, as you can see, well, that's backwards probably, but it says $248. It's a pretty good price, but there's things to consider when buying laminate flooring. So this laminate flooring that's $248, as you can see, it's just, there's no backer on it. I like to get a backer on my flooring. I mean, maybe it's a bit much if you're flipping because you don't necessarily care about the future enjoyment of whoever buys it, but if you're renting, I just sort of feel like the overall experience is important, and if the floor is, if it's installed without a backer, it kind of clacks as you walk. Now I just saw this, there's a flooring here that's, I don't know if it's on sale or something like that, but it is a vinyl plank flooring for $248, and that's pretty good. That's the trendy color nowadays. But again, I noticed there's no backer on it. So you're gonna have to, I mean, if you choose to follow what I'm saying, you're gonna have to put a backer, a foam pad. There's lots of different ones. There's cork, and this is sort of the general foam one here. Even cheaper stuff. That's like a vapor barrier version. So maybe in a basement. This one here is just straight foam, and that's just for sound. That's just going to make it a more comfortable experience. But what I wanted to say is when you're adding a underlayment to a floor, when you're picking the laminate or the vinyl, calculate in the price of the backer, and it may actually change your perspective on what you're going to buy, because the vinyl flooring on itself, or the laminate flooring, might look like it's cheaper, but it might not actually be by the time you add the backer.